Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon to you from B-Buzz Media UK, our headquarters and studio in Bolton. As usual, with our producer Farooq Bhai and our videographer, editor, and studio manager Sadab Bhai, we have a very interesting and one of the community activists in the studio today, and it's a bit of change actually from only men faces to now women faces. And as you know, then on Bebers we are very conscious about gender equality and highlighting those good practices regardless of whomever is doing those good practices in our community. So as I said, my name is Khadija Patel, and it is our honor and privilege to welcome Khadija Patel, who is a founder member and CEO of one of the most active and most empowering community organization called KRIMMZ Girls Youth Club. Bebers is the most privileged media to find out just today that in light with the services provided by KRIMMZ Girls Youth Club, led by a very qualified community activist, and I would call her leader as well, leader of our community, that they have won the King's Award for Voluntary Services. Now, those who know about this award, they will put a value on it, they will appreciate it. It's not easy to come and to get qualified for this kind of highest national award which has been issued from the King's offices, and they will be privileged to be invited by the King to receive this award. Can you briefly tell us about how do you feel of achieving this King's Award for the Voluntary Services? Because it's one of the greatest achievements one can ever imagine, either in a personal capacity or on behalf of the organization.
Alhamdulillah, it's a real honor to be recognized so highly within the King's people. That the lieutenant came down, he visited us, he asked us a few questions, he spoke to young people, he spoke to the parents, and obviously they recognize the work that we do as volunteers, and to be recognized with an award is phenomenal, and inshallah it will go a long way with our parents and the community at whole as well. So really this award is for everybody and not just for the group. So
mashallah. Can you tell us, our viewers, something about your background? Where were you born, your initial educations, and at what point you thought that community services and empowering women and doing this kind of activity is very vital in our communities?
So KRIMMZ Girls Youth Club was founded in January 2009, so it's a very long time ago, about 15-16 years. I myself studied at the Bolton Muslim Girls School, went to the local sixth form college, Bolton University. But in between that time, I did some volunteering work for myself. But the group was founded because we felt at the time, myself and a few friends, that there wasn't any opportunities for girls to participate in. So reaching out to our seniors for support, it was decided that we create a group, apply for some external funding to, get some opportunities available for girls. And on the back of that, we've since then started. And now, fast forward 15 years, alhamdulillah, we're at a position, we've become a CIC, and we put on activities in the communities for women and girls, predominantly for Muslim women and girls, but we do have sessions for dads and lads, so varying from sports and physical activity to enrichment to well-being. So we try to cater for everybody within that space.
So I take it you were born and brought up in Bolton?
I was, yeah.
Right, yeah. So over the years of, you said about how long the club has been running? 10 to 15?
Yeah, 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
So if you have to share with our viewers that what are your remarkable, every achievement, whether it's a small or big, is very, very important in our life, on a personal level, on a professional level. But sometimes, when you sit down and look back 15 years ago, what were your mark-land achievements so far?
I think it's with the community and with the parents' support and the feedback that we get. Ultimately, that's what gives me contentment, knowing that we're making a difference and the parents are happy, the young people are happy. We are supporting them to develop themselves, to take part in activities, in things they wouldn't normally have the chance to do. So to break them barriers, giving them that space, that safe space. It's really good to know that we're making that difference. So yes, there isn't one particular moment where I can say to you that this is brilliant, but I think over the years having that continuous support from everybody.
Right. So within your aims and objectives so far, you briefly explained about the activities you carry on within the organization. Are those activities mainly indoor activities, or that includes outdoor activities? Is it just only locally focused, or do you actually go regionally as well, nationally as well, or have you thought, or have you done any international activities?
I think not international at the moment, maybe in the future. But we do a lot of local. Like I said, we use the facilities at the Bolton Muslim Girls School. They're very good. They have supported us from the beginning, giving us their space, their sports facility, alongside other schools. We don't have a space of our own at the moment. Inshallah, maybe in the future we can call somewhere home. So right now we are hiring a lot of venues. So like we do a lot of sports, so football, netball, cricket, paddle sports, swimming, fencing, tennis, just to name a few sports. We do a lot of enrichment, so sewing, cooking, well-being workshops. Again, for women and girls, for the dads, for the boys. We try to do intergenerational stuff, so mums and daughters, dads and lads. Try to get the grandparents involved. So we have a variety of things that go on locally. Sometimes we do branch out nationally, so we do take our participants to the Lake District or like to Burnley, depending on what facilities are available.
Brilliant. Very quickly, I'm slightly curious that so far, what is the biggest challenge you faced? And the reason I'm saying this very consciously, I know it's slightly sensitive, but that's where I think Bebas comes in terms of having a very learned, very intellectual, including very philosophical debate as well. And there's no need to shy out. Being a woman and to run KRIMMZ Girls Youth Club in a predominant Muslim society, right? What was your biggest challenge, or what is your biggest challenge, and how you overcome that challenge?
And so I myself personally, hijab wearing, niqab wearing, I still faced in 2025 a lot of challenges within our own Muslim community. I don't know whether I should say that, but it is what it is. It's the truth. Locally we do get backlash for some of the activities that we do put on. But with Mashura, with taking advice from our seniors, we go by, we try our best. As a Muslim woman, we face so much hate crime. But I have a great network of support around me and our volunteers, and remembering our intentions, our sincere intention that as a kidma, because we're all volunteers, nobody gets paid for this. We would just want to serve the community at best, accept our work, isn't it?
Inshallah. Khadija બેન બોલ્ટનમાં રહે છે. એઓ વર્ષોથી એક બહુ સરસ મતલબ કે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન ચલાવે છે, જે કમ્યુનિટી ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન્સ જેનું નામ છે ક્રીમ્સ ગર્લ્સ બોલ્ટનની અંદર 15 વર્ષથી આપણા સમાજમાં જે મહિલા વર્ગ ખરો, જે છોકરીઓ ખરો, જે છે એમને એ સશક્તિકરણની પ્રવૃત્તિ, સેલ્ફ કોન્ફિડન્સ, એમની બધી સ્પોર્ટ્સ એક્ટિવિટીઝ, ક્રિએટિવ એક્ટિવિટીઝ, ઇસ્લામની મતલબ કે ઇસ્લા, એ બધા બહુ સરસ કામોની પ્રશંસા રૂપે એમને આજે કિંગ્સ અવોર્ડ ફોર વોલન્ટરી સર્વિસીસ, એટલે કે એમની જે સ્વયં સેવક જે તરીકેની જે સેવાઓ જે છે આટલા વર્ષની, એની અહીંયાના કિંગે, અહીંની સરકારે એને માન્યતા આપી, એને રેકગ્નાઇઝ કરી. એટલે તમે વિચારો કે આ કન્ટ્રીમાં પણ જો તમે સારું કામ કરો, જો તમે તમારું એક લેવલ ઓફ મતલબ કે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ અહીંની સિસ્ટમ પ્રમાણે રાખો, તો અહીંની સિસ્ટમ તમારી કદર કરે છે, તમને પ્રોત્સાહન આપે છે. તો બીબઝ વતી અમે ખદીજાબેનને, એમની એન્ટાયર ટીમને મુબારકબાદી કહીએ છીએ કે આટલો મોટો એવોર્ડ એ જીતા. આપણા સમાજનું ગૌરવ કહેવાય કે ખદીજાબેન જેવા આપણે યંગ લોકો પણ એમની રીતે સમાજના કોક ખૂણામાં આપણા સમાજની પ્રગતિ થાય, આપણા સમાજનો વિકાસ થાય, આપણા સમાજમાં જે મહિલાઓનો પણ જે એક બહુ મહત્વનો આપણે રોલ છે, જે આપણે અમુક વખતે થોડોક અંડરમાઇન કરીએ છીએ, એ બધી વસ્તુઓને બદલી અને આજે સમાજની સશક્તિકરણ કરીને હજારો છોકરીઓને એક સહી રાસ્તાની ઉપર લઈ જઈ અને એમને જીવવાની રીતો અને સર્વાઈવ થવાની રીતો શીખવે છે. તો તમને મુબારકબાદી. ખદીજાબેન, in less than 60 minutes, what is your message to our viewer?
Keep inspiring, keep going. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. Take advice from your seniors, and then inshallah, with Allah's support, you'll go a long way. Develop yourselves and do khidmah for the community.
Thank you very much. And I hope that this is not going to be our first and last conversations. We will be coming to your centers. We will be covering some of your activities. But once again, on behalf of B Buzz Media UK, our producer Farooq Bhai, Sadar Bhai, studio managers, We like to thank you for coming to our studio, and thank you for talking to us, and thank you for sharing such a good, inspiring information that not only will ignite one or two, but I hope that many individuals, particularly girls in our society, for the betterment of our society. Imtiaz Patel, Varidiawala, Buzz Media, UK, Bolton. Thank you.